Welcome to Cruising for Fun.
We didn't decide on a name.
Maybe Cruising for Fun. We'll see. You'll know. You'll know before we do. Hi, this is Unreal, and this is my wife. Welcome to This Is Our Channel, Not Mine, where we cover your cruising needs. Today, we're going to talk about Carnival's two drink packages, the Bottomless Bubbles and the Cheers package.
Are they worth it?
We'll find out. Cue theme music that we don't have yet. Okay, so I'm just going to give a quick description of both packages, and then my wife will start going into some of the minutia for each one. So the Bottomless Bubbles package is, in short, their soda package. If you want Pepsi, you can either buy it by the can. It's going to be like $2.50, or you can get the Bottomless Bubbles packages, which gives you a certain number of sodas a day.
It's unlimited.
See, that's why she's doing the details. Its counterpart, the Cheers package, is for adults only, and it's a certain number of drinks.
Yes, it is.
A certain number of alcoholic drinks. So instead of spending $8.25 or $8.50 on a drink, you essentially get a certain number, not free per day, because obviously you pay for it ahead of time, but you don't have to come out of pocket for it. So as we go through this, we'll go into the value of it, and you can decide based off what we tell you if the Bottomless Bubbles or the Cheers package is right for you.
So, if you are a Coke fan, this package is definitely not right for you because Carnival has Pepsi products. So, for our soda, they have all kinds of Pepsi. My husband said something about way too many Pepsis. And then Sierra Mist and root beer.
There are that many types of Pepsi.
And Mountain Dews, and then the bubbly, sparkling waters. They have 3 flavors for you to pick from, as well as some of their juices. So all of that is included, and even though I said that it was unlimited, there is a certain limit. You can basically get a 12-ounce drink. I think it's every 5 minutes. So he did the math, and it's something ridiculous. 100 and something, I think, is what he came up with. But he's going to do the math right now for you. But with that, you have that capability of basically getting all of those. So this package comes to about $7.02 per day for a child. That includes the 18% gratuity charge. That's how many drinks you can get. Like I said, 100 something. And then for adults, it's $10.03 per day with the 18% gratuity. Basically, it comes down to if your child is going to drink 3 of the sodas or 3 of the juices per day, it's worth it for you. And if you're going to drink 4 per day, it ends up being worth it for you.
All right. So the Cheers package is the Bottomless Bubbles package Big Brother. Over 21 and over Big Brother. Unlike, well, actually, first off, since they're part of the same family, when you get the Cheers package, you also are buying into the Bottomless Bubbles package. It's not an additional fee. It's a flat fee. So the Cheers package is roughly $67 to $70 when you add the 18% gratuity. If you go to Carnival's website, I believe they'll give you a number around $56 a day on average. But once you add the 18% gratuity, you're talking $67 to $70 based on the duration of the cruise you're on.
So I get to kick in right now. You have to buy the Cheers package for both people staying in that cabin if they're over 21.
Just to expound, SAT word, on the cost of some of the drinks on a cruise. If you are a beer aficionado, you're looking anywhere from $6 to $8 a glass. I'm forgetting right now how large a glass is. I feel like it was 16 ounces, but that sounds big.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Maybe it was 12 ounces. But Carnival actually does spec out what size beer they give you every single time, so it is a set size on the beer. So that's going to be $6 to $8 depending on the brand of beer you get. Wine is going to range anywhere from $8 to $14 a glass. For the mixed drinks, there's going to be a range as well, anywhere from $7 to I think it's 14.
20.
No, $20. If you go to say the Frog Bar, most of the drinks are going to be like $8.95, just to paint a picture for what the average is going to be. The specialty cocktails, $9 to $13. Specialty drinks, which are going to be your Starbucks-esque coffees, your teas, those sorts of things are going to run anywhere from $2 to $5. They also have energy drinks. And what I find funny is on their website, they say $5 and up.
No,
so
$10,000. Who knows how much?
I want to know
energy?
I want to know how much vitamin B and caffeine is in a $100
we
Red
have
Bull.
No idea.
And water from a bottle is going to be anywhere from $1.25 to $5. So when you purchase the Cheers package, you get up to 15 drinks a day.
Yes.
And
just to note, 15 drinks a day is the maximum on Carnival without the Cheers package. So even if you were purchasing them out of pocket, you can only get 15 alcoholic drinks per day.
And what's important that she just said is she's talking about drinks with alcohol. It does not affect your bottomless bubbles.
That is correct.
I know it's correct. You love me anyways.
Smelling himself over here. We actually have a chart that we created to kind of show you the different prices and how many drinks you would have to purchase in order to kind of make the package worth it.
Actually, I think this is a good opportunity. My wife actually went ahead and sort of painted a picture of what it would take on a daily basis to use the Cheers package. And I think she did a good example showing how much alcohol it would take to actually consume an entire Cheers package. You want to go through that?
Yeah, sure. So I'm on vacation, so I'm going to start with a drink. So I'll go ahead and start with maybe a mimosa at breakfast. We're talking that's about $9. I'm going to go hang out at the pool. I'll have maybe 5 beers. That's another $35. We're looking at lunch. I'm kind of like, okay, I've had a lot of alcohol now. I'm going to have maybe a bottle of water and a soda. And then I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, so I go and take a nap. And then when I get up, I'm a little bit groggy, so I go ahead and take one of those energy drinks. We did the $5 energy drink, the cheap one, because we don't know how that other energy drink. At dinner, we went and had some wine and a soda, about another $10. And then we went to the club and had 2 cocktails late at night. And that came to something like $70. $74. We calculated out. And I said that's using the money that you're paying. That sounds great. But I personally couldn't do that every single day. I could do it 1, maybe even 2 days. I think it'd be stretching it for me to do it for 3, but on the cruise. But I couldn't be doing that every day. So that's why it would not work for me.
So we're sort of, at this point, moving into the territory of how do we perceive the value of the packages. For myself, and again, chime in, I have a tough time with it. I think I could justify it for myself if I'm on a cruise by myself and have the room to myself and I'm kicking up and I'm just going to live the life. I could see me getting toasted off of a lot of Long Island iced teas. I don't really do beer, but a lot of Long Island iced teas. I could see me doing some wines at the Fahrenheit, is it 51?
55.
Yeah. At the steakhouse, I could see me having some red wine. I personally could make it work, but I also admit that to get the real value out of it for myself, I would have to force myself to get there. It wouldn't come naturally. On the flip side, however, as my wife and I were talking about, her stepfather, he drinks a lot of wine. And one thing we didn't actually mention is when you purchase a Cheers package, um, while there's a lot of things that are included, there's also some exclusions, and it does not cover bottles of wine or wine and spirit purchases over a certain cost threshold. I think it's $20.
It is $20.
So her stepfather, he likes wine. He'll have 3-4 glasses with dinner. And he likes good stuff. I mean, he'll drink some of the cheaper stuff, but he likes good stuff. And if you find yourself in that situation where you have expensive taste, you might like some of the higher priced whiskeys, you might like some of the higher priced wine, or you drink a lot of wine. So if you find yourself in that category as well, it might actually be something worth looking at it. Now that you have this information, hey, we know what this is, we know what this is, we know what your stance is on this, the next question becomes, okay, so we've already put out a couple grand, or if you're with a family, $4,000 on this cruise. How do we get the most out of it? So we've done a lot of research. There's things that we've done previously on cruises. We've been on a couple Carnival cruises each, not necessarily even together. My first Carnival cruise was actually before her. And I went on that cruise with $100 in my pockets, and I made it work for 7 days as a 23-year-old. So there was a lot of alcohol involved with that $100. But regardless, we came up with several strategies and things you should know before you even get on the cruise. There's things you can do. There's things you could bring on your ship to make your life a little bit easier. Do you want to?
Yeah, so the number one thing I think you need to know before getting on the ship is that you are able to bring 12 non-alcoholic beverages with you. They have to be unopened cans, 12 ounces or less, but that is per person. So in order to do that, you need to actually carry that on board. So you can't check it in your luggage. If you check it in your luggage, they will take it. If you are above 21, you can also bring an allotment of wine. So you can bring one bottle, 750 milliliter bottle, sealed, unopened, of wine or champagne. And again, that's per person, 21 and older. But again, it has to be in your carry-on luggage. So for us, we didn't do the Bubbles package the last time we went, and we created some variety in what we had to drink by bringing those little drink packages, packets like Crystal Light,
we'll show a picture.
True Lime. He said we didn't bring these, but it would be an option.
The Rio, no, is it Rio? Mio.
The ones that you squeeze.
Now, just as an aside, we drove there.
Yep.
We're not sure if bringing the Mios on an airplane will be an issue or not, because we don't really fly much at all. I actually try not to fly because I'm a big guy. But the Mios work very well. As well as, Crystal Light has variants. It's the same idea. They're already liquid, and you just put a few squirts in water, and it works extremely well. Doesn't give you some of that gritty taste that sometimes you get if you don't shake or stir the water well enough when you use the flavor packets.
But if you're doing the right thing for cruising and you're getting to your destination way before the time you have to be at port, you can easily stop at any grocery store and pick up any of these things.
They're very easy to get. Again, any grocery store is going to have them. And the nice thing about them, we had a couple sandwich bags, but you could buy a nice variety. You can get them from the dollar store. We actually raided the dollar store, Harris Teeter, Walmart, and just got all different types. We had sweet tea, we had green tea, we had Kool-Aid, we had red, blue, purple Kool-Aid. Who needs flavors? You got colors for them. And so we just had all of those, and it works out wonderfully because you just ask for water, pour it in, stir it, and you got a different flavor.
We also brought the 12 can allotment, which means that we had about 1 or 2 sodas for each of us for the trip. Because we were there for 7 days. So that made it also that we didn't have to go without soda. And then once we were out of that, we were only paying $2.50 per soda. So some other kind of tips and tricks, I guess, that we came up with.
Before that, so something else that you can do. And we're not going to get too in depth in this on this video because we think it's a fun opportunity for some follow-up videos. You can pre-buy alcohol.
Yeah, I was getting to that part.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
See, look, he interrupted me, but
I do that all the time.
I was getting to that part.
So you can pre-buy alcohol, and we'll explore what you can do with this pre-bought alcohol, all the options that they provide, and what you can do with those options in another video, a follow-up video. But I wanted to bring that up now because, as she mentioned, it's not 12 sodas. It's 12 canned beverages. So, if you are the type such as myself, who likes drinks with, say, pineapple juice in them.
Me too.
Or
I like Malibu pineapple.
Yeah, she likes Malibu and pineapple. Or you like things like, I don't know, mango nectarine, mango nectar, excuse me. There's various canned stuff you can get and bring that on board as well. Just you're limited to 12.
And it has to be 12 ounces or less.
Yes. But there's a lot of variety you can get out of that. So moving past that, and again, we'll talk a bit more in depth how to have fun with that later. But
so if you're somebody who, let's say, isn't very mobile and you don't want to carry that 12 cans with you, you can also pre-order sodas for your water. Actual water too, but sodas for your room, and you save $5 by pre-ordering that to get a 6-pack. So that saves you $5 just by ordering it beforehand and it being in your room. So another way to kind of save $5. As we're on $5, you can also save $5 for your Cheers package every day by just pre-ordering it before you get on board. They'll automatically will be $5 less by purchasing that ahead of time.
Yeah, typical fashion, the earlier you do it, just like a plane ticket, the earlier you do it, the better price you're going to get.
Yeah.
The prices you'll see on Carnival's website, sometimes they have that factored in, most of the time they don't. So you can save yourself some money by figuring out ahead of time. Watch our videos to figure out what you think you and your family or you and your significant other or side other want to.
He's going to get punched on camera.
Figure out what you guys want to do, guys and gals want to do ahead of time. And you can save yourself some money, not just directly through Carnival, but through unique, solid, smart planning. You can make sure that you have a cruise without busting the bank open, or maybe save enough money to start talking about that next cruise while you're driving or flying home from the cruise you're on.
So I'm just going to add 2 other things in here that we kind of researched and kind of took some notes on. One of those things was that you can get juices for free from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. From room service. And when I say for free, there's no additional charges for that. Obviously, you should give gratuity to the person who is purchasing, who is bringing it to you. However, you don't actually have to pay for that particular beverage. So that is an option if you do not want to get the Bubbles package or the Cheers package, for you to still be getting some variety. The other thing that I noted was that if you were going to bring your bottle of wine with you, there is a corkage fee of $15 for opening that bottle of wine in the main dining room. So to avoid that, just open it in your room and make sure that you bring your glass to the table And if you want to take the whole bottle, I think you should just avoid confusion with the wine bottle and pour it into some other type of reusable water bottle. But that's just me.
One more thing that we forgot to discuss, though, because there's always a little something, something. If you're thinking, yeah, well, me and my buddies from college are all going, and maybe we'll all chip in, and one person will get the Cheers package, and we'll all split it. It is tied specifically to your sale pass, your ID, and you are not allowed or able to purchase drinks for other people. So I think that's it for right now. Again, we'll probably have some follow-up videos on more details on our various hacks and solutions to this. I'm definitely looking forward to the ones that involve me mixing some drinks.
Tasting the drinks, not just mixing them. That's what he's excited about.
And we will see you guys another time. Thank you for visiting our channel. If you like what you saw,